Hey, knock it off.
Don't move.
All right, so I know the commander doesn't like to make presentations or whatever, but he did do this for you guys.
Oh my God.
Whoever hasn't seen it,
Stay there, Bubba.
That is so awesome.
We also have a little farewell for you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Aww.
Students all the time, so you know what my job is right now. It's for my lip to quiver and then for me to cry. So some of that rubs off, believe it or not. I can't believe this, and thank you so much. This has been an unbelievable 2.5 years, and the thing that's awesome about it is I haven't had to do that much at all. All I've had to do is be the figurehead of the most amazing group. Was that Albert? See, if it was, that's two things that I owe you for. That paintball 2 years ago, he hit me in the taint.
And there are pictures.
And you know, when actually it's a bit of a weird situation when you actually have to check that out. Okay, yeah, so anyway. We're off topic. No, I want to thank you so much. It's been absolutely unbelievable.
The hell.
And this has been the best part of the military for me. And there are many times that I haven't wanted to put forth the effort that's needed, honestly. But the reason that it happens is because of all of you. And the thing is every time that I stand in front of the formation, you make me realize what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? Every time I look at you, I know exactly what I have to do for us to keep growing as a group. I think the best thing about this company, there are a lot of smart folks here. The best thing about it is how much you all care about each other, how much we all care about each other. So this is unbelievable, and I appreciate it so much. The other thing that we need to make sure we do, though, is acknowledge the folks that are leaving us tonight. Are they here right now?
Oh yeah.
All right. You know, this is a better forum than a formation to do this stuff. I've been thinking for months about what I'm going to say about each of them. And you all know my mental capacity, so that didn't amount to much. But I did come up with some things that I think are going to mean something to them. So Chief Schmitz, are you here?
Still here, sir.
Come over here, please. All right. Yeah. So Chief Schmitz, he's been in the military for over 30 years. Started out with the Navy, and for me, 30 years is a big deal because I'm only 34 years old. Just saying. So, it's been pretty amazing to, number one, that you have been in for that long and have been able to do the role that you've been doing for so long. For those of you that don't know, Chief Schmitz works at Camp Ripley in electronic maintenance. And the thing about his job is that it's a thankless job. I don't know if any of you have been in a job where no one else realizes the impact that you have on things. But a lot of the time when our soldiers get into a piece of equipment that works, like a BFT, or like a lot of the other shit I can't even pronounce the nomenclature of that you think. it works because you've touched it. But the other thing that I want to say about Chief Schmitz is the quiet leadership. On our conference calls, and to me, offline, he brings up things that have a profound impact on the company. Like, sir, this is about a year ago. In July, you were going to have like 30 qualified drivers. What do you plan to do about that? It's something that I would have gone on like a lemming and walked right off a damn cliff.
Video taking.
But I didn't because of Chief Schmitz. So Chief, I just want to let you know that I very much appreciate you, and the company does
This
too.
is not going on
You're
Facebook.
going to be sorely missed. And thank you so much for the amount of time you spend with us and how much you care about our unit. Let's give Chief a round of applause.
I know, but I need a beer. I did not have one.
Back to that 2 or 3 brain cell thing.
Is that me getting a beer?
Sergeant Marcel, I can say without a doubt, is one of the kindest people that I have ever met. And you know, you all know that you run into a lot of people in your life and in your military career, but it's rare that you meet someone who is exactly the way they act, no matter where they are, who they're talking with, what they're doing, that they're absolutely consistent, and that they care about other people more than themselves, and that they give of themselves over and over and over. The questions that Sergeant Marcel asks are questions that are always about soldiers. Not about processes, not about operations orders, but about people. And I think that those qualities are qualities that so often get left behind in organizations, is caring about the people. If we had more Sergeant Marcels, there would be a lot less problems, a lot of soldiers that would feel better about what they're doing, and a lot of soldiers that are taken care of a lot more. So, Sergeant Marcel, the unit is going to miss you very much. And he has over 30 years of service too. And remember, I'm only 34 years old. Sergeant Westrom, come on up. All right. Now, Sergeant Westrom, 22 years, right?
Actually 21.
21. The first time that Sergeant Westrom and I met was in Iraq, in Balad. And I always kind of wondered, Basra. No, it wasn't. It was Balad. Or Basra. Basra. 2 brain cells. All right. And I don't know if you remember how, or a lot of you remember how the G6 area was, but in the back was a lot of funky shit that not many people knew how it worked at all. And I would ask questions that an officer would ask.
Where's the bathroom?
Yes. And stuff like, what does this red wire mean? But Sergeant Westrom, the funny thing about him was that he basically told me to fuck myself without saying a word. I would walk through, because I didn't know the guy, and I would walk through there, and he would be back there, And I'd be like, hey. And you'd be like, just get the job done. And that eventually, everyone has their limit, right? So after about a month of this, I'm like, fuck this. I'm going to fucking talk to this guy and throw his monitor through the fucking wall. So the intervention, it was the day of the intervention, and I'm like, hey, how's it going? And I walked over there and I'm like, my name is Major Schilling. What's your name? This is absolutely true. And it turned out that he had a job to do that was much more important than talking to me. And I'll tell you what, it was true. That's the thing about Sergeant Westrom that I want everyone to remember, is that there are a lot of people in units that don't get a lot of fanfare, but they're the people that make things work. And they're the people that continue to do a good job and don't always get acknowledged. Sergeant Westrom, we all appreciate your service and what you've done for the company, and thank you so much. Let's all enjoy this. We have, 3 amazing people that are leaving.
4. 5, actually.
Well,
Aren't we losing a lieutenant and a commander?
I don't know
if
if
we're
you
gonna.
all want to do that tonight.
No, we don't have to. I'm just saying.
Okay. All right. I think we can do those 2 in the morning.
A few.
Yeah. But I just want to say that I really appreciate all of you, and it means so much to us that you've been here for us. So let's give them one round of applause again.